Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at what are your archetypes. We're going to look at your light attributes and shadow attributes. Light means not hidden, shadow means hidden. These are your psychological patterns or behavioral or mental or emotional patterns that makes you who you are as a whole. So here is group number 1, here is group number 2, here is group number 3. Pause the video and choose the pile that you're most drawn to. The timestamps are given in the comment section, the description, and the chapters. And I'll see you in your reading. Hey, group number 1. Today we're going to look at what are your archetypes. So this is your light attributes. This is your shadow attributes. Light and shadow does not mean good and bad. Light means that is not hidden, and shadow means it may be hidden in the subconscious, or like you might hide it from others, for example. So let's take a look at the first card, which is Lover. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation for something or someone. So with this, I'm feeling you have a lot of love and a lot of passion inside of you, and you are at your best when you channel that passion, that energy into something that you care about, and someone that you care about, for example in a romantic relationship, or something career wise, something that you're passionate about, or any artistic expression for like a hobby. You are at your best when you are able to channel that passion outside of you, and you have a lot of creative abilities, you have a lot of creative insights, and you are at your best when you create. You are at your best when you bring your creativity into life and truly express yourself. I think with the child eternal, I believe whenever you do any creative activity, when you indulge in any creative pursuits, your inner child comes into the play. Your inner child gets nourished, and I think you have a childlike energy that wants to come out. Not childish, but like childlike. The childlike purity and innocence, and like the play attitude. And that's very good because, well, whenever we become adults and like we get indulged into the adult life and into adulting into so much that we forget about our inner child, and that actually makes us out of balance, that makes us I just saw 222 in the recorder. So yeah, this is something that's important. We need to have a balance between nourishing our inner child and fulfilling our adult responsibilities, right? So whenever you express your inner child, this is something that makes you happy and makes you more whole as a person. And this is where like you thrive in any creative projects, where you bring that childlike inquisitiveness, when you bring that newness, the freshness into the table, and you channel that passion towards that something or someone. It's the best, like it yields best results. Yeah. And we have the Midas Miser in reverse, which is talking about, okay, this actually corresponds to the shadow aspects. So I think in the past you may have had to be in the survival mode a lot, and you may have faced some kind of disempowerment, some phase, some stage of your life where you felt disempowered, where you felt you couldn't express yourself properly, where you felt that people didn't appreciate your truest self, or your visions or your values. We have the vision card. Yeah. So this might be the case that in the past, like, or even now, like, some people may not what was the word, agree. Some people may not agree with your vision, or like not appreciate or encourage you towards you going into your own path. but but you are coming out of this because we have the rebellion card. It is now, like, you have come out of this because we have this card. We have this card in the light aspect. So you have fought for your vision, you have fought for your dreams, and you may have even achieved, like, it's a general reading, it might be different for everyone, but some of you might have already achieved some kind of dream that you once dreamt of, or it's like, I just saw 0505 in the timer. So yeah, there might be like a lot of changes coming in your life soon, but or changes in your dreams or vision or career aspect, like good changes, because we are talking about coming out of this thing, right? So as I was saying, some of you might have already achieved some kind of initial goal that you may have set out in the past, and might be like some of you will soon get there, like soon achieve something that you once dreamt of, or like soon achieve some kind of initial success. But these being in the shadow aspect is telling me that in your subconscious there might be something that is holding you back, in the sense that, as I was talking, in the past you may have felt disempowered in any like situation or in any way. So this might manifest in like in a different way for different people. So for some of you it might mean that you are so aversive towards disempowerment that you just maybe become too rebellious, or like you want to like avoid disempowerment at any cost. This might be a case for some of you, or for others of you it might mean that you may have felt disempowered for so long that it's kind of hard for you to now that to come out of that, and you want to come out of that with all of that energy, but it's hard. Like, you feel like you're not quite there in your empowerment journey, and that's okay. We take your time. But whatever is your case, I feel like this has to do something with these two. So in the career aspect, for example, as I was saying, like some of you might have already built that goal, like I mean achieved that goal, and you have built that, you have climbed that ladders, and like did your efforts, and like did all of that by yourself. And you might be, this in reverse might be talking about, you might be afraid of losing it. Okay, like losing money, or like losing your possessions, or I just heard house for some of you, or just like in the career success. And for some of you it might also talk about like in love, you might be afraid of losing love, or you might not let yourself love fully because you're afraid of losing them. It might also be a case, but it is different for different people. But there is something about empowerment and disempowerment that is holding you back subconsciously. Once you become aware of all of that, once you become aware, I would suggest to journaling about the past, and about the patterns you have built, and like patterns in the sense, just try to become aware of your fears, and like try to connect them with your past, and that's how you will come across your own design of how you are holding yourself back. Okay. Also, for some of you, ask yourself, do you define your worth based on the love you receive from others, or do you define your self-worth from the possessions you might have, or the career success you might have? Do you define your self-worth based on all of that outside of you? If that's the case, then it's time to bring about this self-empowerment where you you know that you're worth it. You're worth it for what you want, for your vision and everything. And it's not and it's not based on outside of you. All you're already worth it. You have this childlike purity and innocence and like kindness and compassion, but you might be holding yourself back in truly expressing that side of you, because you might believe that others might take you for granted, or others might see your compassion and kindness for your weakness. But learning to like set those boundaries and becoming truly yourself will make you truly happy. That's what I'm getting, because I have already said, like, when you nourish your inner child, when you let your inner child express itself, then you feel you feel so happy, you will feel so free, you will feel you have like put out put off a load from your shoulder or something. Like you will feel more free and more, I think you are kind of afraid, in the sense kind of afraid of letting your sweet or like nice side out of you, like to show that to the people. And I feel like you are really nice and kind, and I'm not saying that you are acting opposite of it, but there's some kind of resistance. There's some kind of resistance in showing that side of you, like fear of getting hurt or misunderstood or taken advantage of. I get that. I get that a lot. Like I really get that. But expressing yourself fully and completely, and also like having those boundaries at this like simultaneously, will make you truly whole as a person. With the doll being here, we have some kind of old wounds or childhood wounds or something like that, which wants to heal itself. Like your you may have some kind of childhood wounds, and this might actually correspond to everything that we talked about here. So as I said, like try to do some journaling or self-awareness practices that will help you to heal your inner child and let it express, because you have a lot of love to give, you have a lot of passion inside of you, you have a lot of creativity inside of you, and to be honest, creativity is also directly linked to our inner child. So if you want to express yourself fully creatively, then you also need to like let your inner child express itself, because these two are like really closely linked. So that's a message. So even with the Virginia Woolf card, we have I'm reading it from the guidebook. Virginia Woolf helped usher in a mature new literary movement with her stream of consciousness fiction, which focuses on intensely on the experience of awareness and moves fluidly among the inner lives of its characters. Stream of consciousness fiction is the psychological theme, okay? So we are back to the psychological and awareness thing going on here. Did my voice just crack? Okay. Sorry for that. I think there is a self-esteem issue in your psychological patterns. There is a self-esteem issue. There is a self-worth issue. And it's okay. We all have that, right? At some point in our lives. Even after all of that healing, we still have some residual things going on, right? And it's okay. Just let it express. Let yourself be aware of them, and let yourself heal it. Feel it to heal it. First of all, know it to feel it, and then feel it to heal it. And also like take actions. And I believe you are someone who's action oriented as well, so I know you can do this. Even with the Virginia Woolf vision card, we have innovation, creativity, and like you are being asked to like express yourself, let yourself express yourself more creatively. And some of you who might feel like dependence on your romantic partner or love or things like that to actually, you know what, some of you might actually look for a romantic partner subconsciously to um, feel that self-love, and that's okay, we all have been there. But see, you have this intimate union card, always like the shadow attribute, but you want that deep love. But once you let yourself love yourself that deeply, then only you can um, truly feel or even truly believe that the like someone outside of you is loving you truly. Like for example, even if we find the best romantic partner ever in the world, if we don't love ourselves, we would not believe it that they love us, because we would only like reflect our own lack of self-love through that person, even though this person really loves us truly. You know what I mean? So it's really time to build that self-empowerment, self-love, self-worth journey, and inner child work. I'm really like suggesting you do some inner child healing. It's time to dissolve the barriers and bring that independence, in the sense you are your own creator of your life, and you are your own lover first, then only the other person, you know. And with the rebellion, like you don't have to conform to societal norms if you don't want to. If you have for example, if you have certain creative ideas and that might not fit into the societal norm, but you are really wanting to do that, just go for it. Bring life to your vision, because who knows, it might be the best idea ever. It's like that, you know, believe in yourself, believe in your vision, and have that self-empowerment, self-worth, self-love, because then only you can express yourself to your fullest potential. And I think you have a lot of talents, you have a lot of things going on, but something like these things are holding you back in some way. And once you like rebel against these barriers as well, like you have done with the past, that will be the whoa moment. And then we have Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Exactly, like no matter like what others think, or like what others believe about your vision, or any like even mental blockages we have talked about, like self-worth issues and stuff like that, try to move through it and build your vision, build your, and that this is exactly like the Three of Pentacles talks about the initial success. Like many of you might have even like had the initial success, but you are afraid of like, you might be afraid of stepping forward with it, or like you might be afraid that you might lose this, or you might be afraid of stepping forward because you think that the initial thing might be lost or something like that. But you're asked to like move forward with your vision, but because this is something that will bring you success. We have the Four of Cups. Yes, you might have there might be some lack of contentment in a way. Like this card is telling me that even if you like gain what you want, like gain your vision, or like a really loving partner or something, if you don't feel it from inside, then you will not feel it from outside. And like how bad is that? Like you have what you want, but still you are not able to fully enjoy it because you're not like letting yourself enjoy it from yourself first. Am I confusing you? Okay, but it's like you have to feel that self-worth and self-love from inside first to be able to fully enjoy the love outside, because that's a reflection of what we get from the inside, right? And wow, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Do I need to say more? Seriously, do I need to say more? See, you are meant to have this 10 of Pentacles, this career security, abundance, material abundance, emotional abundance, financial abundance. So, like, go through your vision and, like, truly believe that you deserve it, because you do. You do deserve it. You are worth it. And unless and until you believe it yourself, you would not be able to fully enjoy your success, fully enjoy your blessings, your abundance. So, and you are meant to have this abundance. So, let's work through it with all of that. Let's be in this self-healing, self-love, and inner child journey, so that we can truly enjoy the abundance that we have and the abundance that is coming, because it is coming. Then the next is our, I mean, the next cards are messages from your spirit guides. Here we have morning, the world awaits you. Okay. The sun, wow, paint the sun back into your sky. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. And lavender, surround yourself with love. I just again saw 2 2 2 2. We have a lot of twos in your reading, huh? I mean, like in the timer. Actually, you know what? This makes sense, because often 2 2 2 or like 2 2 2 2 talks about like our dreams coming true, or like our creative thing, and like our vision, like, and the path we are, like, we are on the right path, and our dreams, our visions will be coming true, which is making so much sense. Maybe because the second one came because I forgot to say it in the first one. But yeah, you have it, the same thing. Just believe in it, and like the morning, the world awaits you. I think some of you are being asked to like modify or change your morning routine a bit, make it more started with some like skincare or self-care, or any way that you please. But this might be talking about, you know, engaging into certain activities that make you feel good, that make you feel productive, that make you feel energized and ready for the day. Or, and then the paint the sun back into your sky. Exactly, paint the sun back into your sky. Do whatever makes you feel good. And there's some kind of painting thing, so if you like to paint, then this is your message. And we have all that like creative energy, right? So whatever creative thing makes you happy, makes you good, makes you feel good, artistic expression, anything that makes you feel good, do that. Paint the sun back in your sky. Then weave together the crown you deserve. Exactly, you have to believe that you deserve the crown. And it's talking about taking action towards it, taking action and believing that, like, the crown that you deserve, and like making it come true. Your vision, like moving towards with your vision and making it come true, because it is meant to come true, and you have to believe it as well. And lavender, surround yourself with love, surround yourself with people that you care about, people that care about you, your family, your friends, or anyone that you feel close to, or anything, you know. No, it's just like not only talks about people, but any practices, or any even like pets, or things that makes you feel good. I'm getting like some of you who might be single and wanting to attract a partner. It might be talking about like being in that self-love journey and doing some self-love rituals, you know, like self-care, skincare, and surround yourself with things that you associate with love. Yeah. And the next two cards are be bold and make the first move. Some of you might even like have a crush, so that might be a case that be bold and make the first move. Who knows? They might also like you, huh? But anyway, like the general message is also something like, as I was saying, taking some action towards it, taking action towards your vision. Make the move. And oh my god, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, dude. Okay, for my singles, as I was saying, yeah, if you have someone in your mind, be bold and make the first move. This might be something which has a good outcome. And even like for in general, it might also talk about the self-love thing. Okay, your self-love journey begins now. Take that decision that your self-love journey begins now, at this very moment that you're watching, and move towards it, because surround yourself with your love and the others love as well. Like feel that love inside, feel that self-love inside, and start that journey of self-worth, of inner child, of healing, of self-love. Start that journey right now. And yeah, that's all I have for you. I wish you all the best. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to drop a like and comment what you feel like. I would really love to see all of your comments. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey group 2, today we're going to look at what are your archetypes. These are the psychological, mental, emotional patterns that comprises of you. But before that, I want to say, like, I got a message when I was about to shuffle your cards, and this might not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates. But someone out there wants to modify their wardrobe, wants to express themselves authentically through their clothes, but are resistant towards it. And I'm here to say, just do it. Just do it. Do whatever you want, because if you want to authentically express yourself through your clothes, then just do it. That's what you're meant to do. And don't let any like limiting beliefs or like whatever hold you back. I'm encouraging you. Yeah, so apart from that, let's start with your reading. These are the light attributes, which is basically things that are not hidden, and these are the shadow attributes, which may be hidden in your subconscious, or you might hide it from other people. So athlete being here and the body being here, you're someone who values physical health, so you might have a good healthy lifestyle, or you might like to have healthy foods. But with the physical health, I'm also saying mental health. So you might also be someone who believes in breaking mental limitations, self-limiting beliefs, and going towards your dreams, going towards your vision and making it come true. You are coming off as someone who's really action oriented and more in their masculine energy. And the mother card being in the shadow aspect is telling me that you might actually resist showing your feminine aspect. You know, we all have masculine and feminine energies within ourselves, but you are maybe kind of resistant to show your compassionate and loving side towards other people. And we have the angel in reverse and judge in reverse, and we also have the justice card, by the way. It's like a good synchronicity with the body, judge, and justice. But with the judge being in the reverse is making me feel like you, first of all, you are, with the justice being here, you are someone who is non-judgmental and you don't like to take sides. But maybe you are not like fully comfortable in expressing the criticism towards other people, like, and not like bad criticism, it's like constructive criticism. You might be like holding yourself back from calling people out, or maybe in the past you may have held yourself back from calling people out. And because of your compassionate and kind nature, and that may have caused a lot of trouble for you, or hurt. You may have felt hurt by that in some way, which is now making me feel that you are kind of afraid of showing your good nature towards other people. Like you might have a fear of like people taking advantage of your good nature, or like people taking advantage of you in some way. And you have a lot of compassionate and kind energy, loving energy inside of you, but you don't necessarily like express that right away, or like you really analyze the person very much and then like feel comfortable in sharing that side of you. But actually, you know what, like with this image being in the light and the mother card being in the shadow is making me feel that when people all look at you, or when people see you, they don't expect um, an emotional and sensitive side. And sensitive is like not a bad word. Sensitive means sensitive towards others' emotions, empathetic basically. So when they first meet you, you come off as this like rough, strong. I just also heard headstrong. That might also be for some of you, but like logical, practical, and like action oriented. You're coming off as someone who's really action oriented, and people don't quite expect from you having like a sensitive or a compassionate, loving side to you. But you do have that, and you are kind of afraid of showing that to other people because you might be afraid of like people taking advantage of you. And all of that is okay. There's a lot of different messages coming in right after other, right after other. You might be a lot of your energy is quite scattered right now, to be honest. You might like have a lot of thoughts going on in your mind recently, and like you might like have a decision to make. I don't know why that is coming up for some of you, I don't know. But okay, what I was saying was that these two being in the light aspect may also mean that some people might actually see that. Some people might actually see that you're there is something more to you, more than you show in the surface. You're coming off as someone like who only lets people to show like see the surface, and some of them might like pick up on something that there's more to that surface. And with these two here, it makes you feel that some people might actually see that you are kind of afraid of letting your compassionate side out. But okay, we also have these two here. Okay, the networker enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. And this is in reverse, in the shadow side. Exactly. You're afraid and like kind of resistant to show your empathetic side towards people. And we have the hermit, six solitude, focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. Like in your subconscious, you might actually become wanting to be alone and be in the hermit mode and resistant to mingling with people, or and I'm saying it's in the subconscious because I think you have a lot of people, you do you deal with a lot of people on like generally. It might be something job related or anything environment related. You might like have to deal with a lot of people. So I'm not saying like you are exactly in the hermit mode, but it's in the subconscious in a way that you, like, your subconscious might be wanting you to be in the hermit mode and feel like you are only you that you can trust, like you are the only person you can trust. Like in your subconscious you might be feeling that you are the only you are the only person you can trust, and letting out that compassionate and empathetic side would bring you hurt, would bring you more wounds. And the networker being here as well is kind of making me feel that you want to connect with people deeply, okay? And this is something that you're encouraged to do as well, but you do have some fear and resistance attached to it. People may have hurt you in the past, or people may have taken advantage of your friendly, compassionate nature. But connecting with people who are like-minded, as you connecting with people who resonates with you, this would bring only happiness and contentment in your life. And you want that subconsciously as well. We have that. But this is something that you are also afraid to do. And I totally get it, okay? I kind of relate to it too. But yeah, to be honest, your energy is kind of hard to read. Like, I'm having a tough time in this particular reading, which again is proving my point that you only let people see on the surface. You're not letting people see on the deeper side. Like, your energy is coming off as resistant as well, shielded in a way. See, like how he is, like, sit, like the posture, it's like crossed arms and like this cocoony type thing. Like, you are subconsciously and energetically shielding yourself from other people seeing who you truly are, or from other people seeing the best in you. And to be honest, with these cards, and it's not like getting, you're someone who breaks the social norms. You might be someone who does not believe in societal norms or gender roles, or there's a lot of things, racism, sexism, and stuff like that. If you're someone who believes in empowerment and equality and justice, and there's so much potential in you, there's so much potential in everything that you do, but we need to keep in mind that we need to balance ourselves as well. We all have masculine and feminine energy within ourselves, and we need to balance that, both of them, to in order to be truly happy and feel truly happy and get to our highest potential. Because the masculine side helps us to initiate, helps us to take action, helps us to have that passion and drive, but the feminine side helps us to be creative, helps us to feel our emotions and to feel others' emotions, and the emotions, basically the feeling side. Even like if we achieve a lot of things and achieve our dreams, if we don't feel content, then what's the point, right? If you don't feel the happiness, then what's the point? Our feminine side also helps us to receive, exactly like the receive. The masculine side helps us to take action, and the feminine side helps us to receive the blessings, receive the success, receive the rewards for our actions. So you might be holding yourself back in the receiving aspect, to receive your abundance, to receive your blessings, to receive people who connect with you deeply. And this being here, I'm called to say that you are asked to, like, put yourself a little bit out there and find, like, try to, like, connect with people, connect with new people, mingle with new people, you know, because who knows, you might find your soul tribe, right? You're all about building your own life, building things, your dreams and visions, and that's awesome. But you also need to have that receiving energy in order to reap the fruits of what you have built. And I just saw 1 2 1 2, so you might be seeing like 12 12, or like 1 1 1 or 2 2 2. Yeah. And I'm also saying that you're someone who enjoys the physical aspect of the world, like the physical world, the sensational world. So like the senses, seeing, hearing, tasting good food, stuff like that. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Yeah. Then we have, yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups. Oh my god, you got the Queen of Cups. The World. Oh wow. So with the 3 of Wands, it's like you're always on the go. Once you achieve one thing, you are all like on the next mission already. And that's awesome. But it's also making me feel we need to let ourselves a little bit time to enjoy the abundance that we have received before getting into a new goal, basically. But regardless, like 3 of Wands talks about like achieving initial success, achieving some kind of goal and some kind of dream. You might have achieved some kind of initial success in whatever you are trying to pursue, and like now you are also being able to see the vision of where you're going or where you want to go, and that's awesome. But there's also a sense of you being kind of really focused on the career or creative aspect, or like the material aspect. Page of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that you have already marked your way, that you have already like you're not a beginner. That's basically, you're not a beginner. You have already found some kind of success or some kind of initial rewards that you're working towards in whatever, like in your career or in your creative projects. You've already received some kind of goal. But with the Queen of Cups next to it, it's making me feel you also need to like have a moment of feeling and receiving. You know, Queen of Cups is someone who's empathetic, kind, compassionate, is in their emotions. Someone who knows what the others are feeling, and you are coming off as this Queen of Cups, but with all of that into the shadow aspect, I'm feeling like you don't let people see the Queen of Cups aspect of you. But I feel like once you do, you will have the world or the world that you're looking for. You know, it's making me feel that you are asked to come into that feeling emotional, I mean feeling comma emotional comma mindful in a way, you know, like pausing for a moment and feeling what's happening inside of us and what's around us, like pausing for a moment and introspecting, pausing for a moment and feeling the feels, feeling the abundance, feeling the goal that we have already received, and just feeling the contentment that we have with that goal, and then feeling the inspiration, feeling the drive to move forward. It's all about feeling. I'm getting like something you need to feel. Is there something that you need to feel that you're putting back, something that you are avoiding, or something that is has run its course and like like you have avoided it too much, and like now it's just like needs to be felt. Is there something like that? If there is, then that's the message. go go forward and feel it to heal it. Yeah. The queen of cups in this deck also makes me feel being in peace, bringing that contentment towards in the table. This thing is like, and the posture is making me feel that the peace. You need to value your mental peace right now. You need to value your inner contentment right now. Do whatever makes you feel peaceful. Do whatever makes you feeling in the receiving. And I feel like you're always on the go, like just go and do. You're not like you have missed the, I think like you are kind of burning yourself out in a way. Even if you are not feeling burnt out, it might be something that you will feel soon. So it's a message that pause for a moment and feel whatever comes up, and like just rest, relax, and make your peace a priority. Make your inner contentment a priority. Make your mental health a priority. Make your emotional health a priority. And the world card here is just awesome. You will receive whatever you're looking for. You will receive whatever dreams that you're working towards. Your efforts, your hard work will come to fruition. Just pause for a moment and realign. Then these are the messages from your spirit guides. Escapist, come home to yourself. Wow. Yeah, this maybe like you're asked to feel. You might be escaping from something, from certain emotions. For example, if you're feeling discontent with your, I'm just giving an example, okay? Here's a lot of emphasis on the work, so with that example in mind, you might be feeling discontent in your love life or friend's life, which is like making you feel like you are like for that, like you might be indulging yourself too much into the work. So that might be a message that come home to yourself, pause for a moment and feel whatever comes up. Feel, be mindful, be introspective, because you need to feel in order to heal. Yeah. That was just an example, okay? And we all always see like escapism in many ways, like watching TV or watching too many shows instead of like being mindful. Whenever we feel like we need to relax, what is relaxing? Relaxing means different for different people. For some of you, it might mean relaxing means listening to a good music, or some of you it might mean that relaxing means spending time with your family. But it's a message that ask yourself, are you truly relaxing or are you escaping? Because you need to make your peace and inner contentment a priority. You need to relax, or otherwise you will get burnt out soon. Yeah, that's something that I'm getting for you. You might get burnt out soon, so you need to relax, like truly relax. Ask yourself what truly makes you relaxed, and make your peace a priority. And unless and until you feel whatever stormy emotions that are coming up, you'll not be able to feel peace, because you are avoiding it instead of like facing it, right? So even if something that is chaotic, you need to like take a look at that in order to truly feel peaceful after that. Yeah. Then Witchfire, stand up for yourself. Wow. Stand up for yourself. Okay. Protest, start a revolution. Oh my god. These two together. With this card, I'm feeling like have healthy boundaries. whatever resistance you might have, that people might take advantage of you, or like people might think this or that, take stand for yourself, have those boundaries, build those boundaries, but don't let your truest nature, compassionate good nature, be on the back hole because of that. Have healthy boundaries, but also uh, don't let the external circumstances change who you are, right? Or like hold yourself back to express who you truly are. Yeah. And with the started revolution justice, is there something you might actually being asked to engage in something that means something to you? We have a lot of justice and like this energy, so you might be also like interested in something, like some kind of cause. If you're interested in some kind of cause, that might be a good thing to do right now, because that might actually make you feel home, that might actually make you feel relaxed and make you feel good. If you are interested in something like that, then indulging into that will, like indulging into the cause will like help you feel good. Okay, we have forgive though. Okay, 10 talks about completion, forgive. Okay, there might be something like as I was saying, like some kind of emotions, or some kind of, even like in the shadow aspect, like some kind of hurt or wounds or resentment or guilt, or like regret or whatever. I'm just giving examples. But if there's something that's bothering you, it's time to take a good look at that and like truly let it go, because that has served its purpose. It's not serving you anymore. Anything that is not serving you anymore, have a good look at that and try to let it go. Because, and you need to be aware first of all to try like let it go, because awareness comes before letting go. So have that time of contemplation, become aware of what you need to release, and then let it go, because it's a time for change that has run its course, whatever that is. It's time for a change. It's time for actually breaking those limitations as well, emotional limitations as well, like mental limitations as well, and going towards your dreams, going towards who you are, right? Expressing who you are. Have faith in your dreams. Wow. Look at the bigger picture. Have faith in your dreams. What do you need? What do you want from the core of your heart? What do you want? And believe that you can achieve that. Look at the bigger picture, how everything in your life has um, led you to who you are right now, and what you are doing, and where you are going. You have free will. You can choose where you go, right? You have free will, and you can choose the path that you are meant to walk on. And look at the bigger picture. There is something that is holding you back, and you need to truly become aware of it and let it go consciously, because subconsciously it is doing a lot of things to you. Yeah. So I would really suggest like mindful practices like journaling, meditation, or yeah, journaling is the best, to be honest. I mean, in my opinion. So yeah, whatever suits best for you, journaling, meditation, or any kind of mindful practices, any kind of thing that will help you be in that introspective and contemplation energy. Yeah. And just take the charge of your own life, because you are the creator of your own life and you know it. It's time to break those limitations and go towards your dreams. Have faith in your dreams, believe that you can truly achieve it, and you can actually. You have the world card here, so yeah, you can. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I wish you all the best. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to drop a like and comment what you feel like. I'm really looking forward to read your comments. All of your comments. I love to see comments actually. So yeah, and I'll see you in your next reading. I mean, in my next reading. I always say that. Yeah, bye. Hey group 3, today we're going to look at what are your archetypes. So these are the psychological patterns or emotional or mental patterns that makes you who you are right now as a whole. Now, these are your light attributes, which means they are not hidden, and these are the shadow attributes, which means they are hidden either in your subconscious or you hide them from others. So here we have the king in reverse, the rebel, and the slave in reverse. All of them like kind of correspond to the same message in a way that you might be someone who has difficulty with authority. You might have some authority issues, and that might be something that emerged from your childhood, or like in school, or in your immediate environment. Regardless, even now, like you might come off as someone, this is the in the light attribute, so other people can see it, okay? So you come off as someone who is kind of rebellious to authority, and someone who beats their own drums, follows their own drums. I don't know what was the saying. I think I'm saying it wrong, but you get the point, right? Yeah, like you come off as someone who I just heard, you come off as someone who knows their shit, who owns their shit, and you you are independent, powerful, self-reliant, and people can see that. People see you as someone who I heard edgy, but like also kind of unconventional, and people like kind of get attracted to that side of you, you know. People find your quirks attractive, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And something that I also like want to point out is king in reverse is making me feel you might have some negative connotation with the divine masculine energy, you know, because all of that is kind of all the three cards is kind of connecting to the same message of authority, and the king is like the divine masculine. Like I see this king when this like kind of emperor energy, and this is in reverse, is making me feel you kind of you have some kind of negative connotation with the divine masculine energy, basically. So you might have some wounds around that, but you are also wow, okay. As I just said that you have some wounds in the divine masculine energy, and like in the shadow aspect we have the hedonist, which is also kind of reminding me of the divine feminine energy, which is in the shadow side. Wow. Okay. So it might also mean something like you are not you might not express yourself fully, like express your divine feminine side fully, right? We all have divine masculine, divine feminine side, like we're energies within ourselves. And for some of you, you know what, for some of you, this is a general reading, it might mean different for different people. So for some of you, it might mean the king in reverse might mean like you being having a kind of masculine wound made you express yourself in a more masculine way, you know. Someone who's logical, practical, takes the initiative, like strong in their presence and stuff like that. And you might be like kind of reluctant to express your feminine energy in a way. And for others of you, it might mean that you are kind of not expressing either of them fully, and you are not exactly like, okay, how do I even explain it? I'm having a hard time explaining it, but regardless of what way I was trying to explain, the main point is you guys might have some imbalancing within your divine masculine, divine feminine energy. and you're asked to find a balance, because when we find that balance, we are able to truly express ourselves fully. We are able to truly be happy and find and content, because both are equally important. The divine masculine energy helps us to take initiative, helps us to uh, take action, helps us to bring that drive and passion, whereas the divine feminine energy helps us to receive our blessings, receive the rewards that we worked for in with the masculine side, receive the rewards for our actions that we took, receiving and enjoying and feeling our emotions, feeling others emotions, and the creativity. So both are important, right, to be in a balance, to be complete in a way. So that's something that you're asked to do, find a balance between these two. And I would suggest amazonite. I don't know any other crystal. I'm kind of a beginner in the crystal area, so I would suggest having an Amazonite, because I know that it helps with balancing the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. So, okay, if you don't know what an Amazonite looks like, I have it. I just like, wait a minute. I basically have a pendant. So, yeah, it looks like this. Oh, God, I'm so bad at this. Can you see it? Yeah, looks like that. So yeah, I would really suggest it. It also helps to um, feel calm and peaceful, like it helps to calm the nerves down. The point that like I've showed you this, it might be also like a message. You might need to calm your nerves down a bit, like you might have faced a lot of chaotic energy around you. So like you're asked to be in a more mindful and peaceful state, like you're asked to like make your peace a priority. Yeah. And okay, that was that. With the head on is though, I feel like you are kind of reluctant to express your sensual side. Yeah, you are kind of reluctant to express your sensual side. And also like you are someone who enjoys the luxury in life, the good things in life, good food and like the senses and stuff. But this is the shadow aspect is kind of making me feel that you might have a negative connotation to that. So for some of you, like, okay, we see that in the society, right? Like many cultures, and like not even cultures, like many people around the world, mm, like put this in our minds when we're a child in a way, right? That materialism is a bad thing, or uh, wanting too much money is a bad thing, or um, enjoying like wanting good things in life is a bad thing, or like it's superficial. So many people have that belief instilled in their minds in their childhood, and that actually blocks their abundance when they grow up. And I think like you have a abundance block, a money block, or something like that. About whatever abundance means to you, actually abundance means many things. Like for some people it might be money, for some people it might be a mixture of money, family, friends. Some people might feel like having a good family is abundance. Like whatever abundance means to you, you might have some blockage there. So you're asked to clear that out. And yeah, the first and foremost thing that is coming up in clearing that out is really acknowledging that it is not something that is bad. Wanting a good life, enjoying good things in life is not a bad thing. It's not superficial. It's a good thing. It's a good thing because we deserve it. Yeah, we deserve to feel good. We deserve to enjoy good things. We deserve it. That's the thing. Yeah. And then we have dilettante in I really don't know what that word means to this date. Which language even is that? If anyone knows, please comment down. But yeah, like with this thing, I see like you are a multi-talented person, okay? And I think you have a lot of creative talents. But this in the shadow side is making me feel you don't utilize it much. You might maybe in your childhood you might have had a lot of creative activities, but now maybe you don't indulge in them anymore, or like not express yourself creatively much. And but this is like, see, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, but it's the delight, right? It's the delight that these activities bring us. So it might also be a message that you're asked to indulge in more creative activities that you once enjoyed. That might be something that will make you feel good and will be beneficial to balance, even like to balance the energies, right? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Not only the feminine side, the masculine side is also about creativity. Both have this creative nature. So, yeah. Talking about creativity, we have the Joy Harjo Bravery. She was a multi talented woman. She was creative poet who wrote about like spiritual things and like many like causes, I think. But also she was a saxophone player and singer. See, like, I think you have a lot of talents, but you don't utilize them much. It's like you don't utilize them together, or like maybe you utilize one or two but you like ignore the others. It's something that if you enjoy something, even if you like don't have to be the best in it, if you enjoy something, then just do it. Do it for the moment, do it for you, do it for yourself, do it for your own enjoyment and expression, because creativity helps us express ourselves, and self expression is really liberating and enjoyable. Yep. Even like here we have all of that rebel energy. It's about self-expression, right? Expressing yourself as you are, not conforming to the societal pressures, not conforming to the societal norms, right? So yeah, you being creative and authentic to yourself will help you be the best version of you and like feel the most fulfillment. Yeah. I also feel like you are really attractive, and you subconsciously know it, but you don't consciously show it. I mean, wow, it rhymed, but in a way that you're not quite comfortable in expressing yourself, maybe through your clothes, or maybe I just heard of like clicking photos, like photography or something. If you want to express yourself in any way, be it creative, be it through your clothes, be it through uh, clicking photos, or like painting or singing, any way that you would please or like, do it. You are encouraged to do it, because being truly authentic to yourself would help you, will liberate you. Yeah, will liberate you. Seriously. And then we have the damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So even subconsciously, you have to rely on yourself first before relying on someone else. And I think you might have had certain connections or certain experiences in the past that have made you realize that the importance of healthy romance, the importance of healthy relationships, uh, and by relationship I mean every, like, romantic, platonic, everything, the importance of healthiness. So yeah, and that has made you self-reliant, that has made you also this powerful being, but this in the shadow is also making me feel that you might be you subconsciously know that you have to rely on yourself first, but and the importance of healthy romance, but I think you might be also afraid of it in a way. I mean, you might be reluctant to really put yourself out there, or like reluctant to engage with people, new people, if you're single. And like if you're in a relationship, then that also like that actually doesn't mean anything. You are on the right path. You know that the importance of healthy romance, and you know you have to rely on yourself first. Yeah. And if you are in a like toxic relationship or something, like you need to know that you have to rely on yourself and the importance of healthy romance. Yeah. But regardless, I think that you might have a fear, like a reluctance to intimacy, reluctance to being vulnerable with someone, reluctance to opening up to someone, connecting with someone truly. Although you do enjoy it, or although you do want it, but oh, as I said, you might have some masculine wounds if you're more on the feminine side. But this being here, you also like are not expressing yourself fully in either way. So I think it is affecting your love life in a way, and also your self-love, to be honest, because our masculine side and our feminine side, both of them together make us who we are, right? And if we don't like a part of ourselves, or we don't let one part of ourselves express itself fully, we are not actually loving ourselves fully, right? We are not actually having that true love with like for ourselves. So yeah, that is something that you should take notice. With this card being here, you might also be like try different new things, but you don't go too deep. You whenever like you kind of get good at something, you go to something else. That might also be a case. With the damsel here, it's also making me feel that do you have any kind of expectations from, if you're single, or even like if you're not, do you have any kind of expectations from your partner that they might um, help you heal, they might be help you save yourself in a way? If you have, subconsciously you might have. So just take a look at that, because you are your own savior, you are this rebel, you are this powerful. You have to save yourself. We all have to save ourselves, right? Because no one would do that for us. Even if they do, we would self-sabotage it, right? If we are not aware of it. So we need to save ourselves, and we have to seek self-love first before seeking love from another, because even if we find the best partner ever, we would not believe that we deserve it if we don't love ourselves. Even if they do love us a lot, we would not feel that love truly, because we are reflecting back our insecurities towards us, our lack of self-love through them, even if they love us, right? Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay, I am so bad at explaining, but yeah. With the joy heart, though, you are someone who's brave, who are someone um, who has gone through a lot of things, but you have this brave, rebellious energy, this powerful energy, and you are meant to utilize all of you, like all that is inside of you, all of your traits, all of your um, talents together to create this completeness, because you have a lot of talents. Try to color, like try to, what's the word, utilize them altogether in a way. I don't know. We have mushrooms and wolf too. So with those, I'm feeling like you have a calling. You feel like you need to follow your calling. I mean, like you are someone who believes that there is a purpose for life, and who believes that in order to feel truly happy, we need to follow our purpose, because meaninglessness is, I mean, okay, lack of meaning in life is not bearable. We have to have some meaning in life, and that is something that you believe in, and you are meant to follow your meaning. You are meant to follow your calling, whatever that is for you, your purpose. And with the mushroom, it's about quiet growth and peace. So you are meant to like value your peace and make your peace and a priority, make your mental health a priority, and your transformation a priority. You have transformed a lot, and even when we have done so much healing, there's still a lot to do. We feel like that, right? And you might be feeling like that too, and it's okay, because healing is not linear. Even like we heal something, something else adds up, or like we need to go back and forth, and it's okay. Just just don't give up, and just keep going, keep transforming, keep being the better version of yourself. Yes, then we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant. See, you are coming off as this Hierophant. Seven of Pentacles makes me feel that all of your efforts, rewards, and all of that you have gone through, it's not in vain, and all of that you are putting your work towards will be not in vain. You will gain the rewards, you will reap the fruits. And the Hierophant, you have gained so much wisdom through all of your experiences. You have become so powerful. You have literally made these steps for yourself, and you're meant to walk this path, whatever like path you are meant to walk on, like you feel a calling towards. Just do that. Let go of any like fear or self-limiting beliefs. And I was seeing something like abundance blockages, right? Like any self-limiting beliefs that is blocking you from your own abundance, let go of those, work on those, and walk your path, because you are meant to enjoy the fruits. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is awesome. You are coming out of that energy. Yes, you will be coming out of your tough times if you're going through one. And even like the Nine of Swords talks about restrictions and mental blockages and beliefs and habits and stuff like that. Any self-sabotaging habits or beliefs, anything, you will be coming out of that. Just work towards it, okay? You will be coming out of it. And yeah, like any restrictions or any being stuck energy you might have felt, or you might be feeling, it will come to an end. Wow, you literally have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it will definitely end. See, Seven of Pentacles and then Queen of Pentacles. So you're meant to be this Queen of Pentacles. You are meant to have your abundance, your financial abundance, your material abundance, your emotional abundance, spiritual abundance. You just need to keep going. You are on the right path, and like keep following your path, keep following your intuition, keep following your heart and what you desire. And just don't give up on your dreams. Don't listen to you self-limiting talks, or negative self-talk, or any fears or anything. Face it, face your fears, and walk your path, because you are meant to be abundant. Then next cards are messages from your spirit guides is dragons. Slay them all. Yes, slay them all. This like dragons are like making me feel this Nine of Swords energy. Any restrictions, any see, you literally have the rebel. You are meant to you literally have the rebel. I just realized it was not in the frame, the word. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you literally have the rebel. You are meant to slay them all. Any restrictions you feel, any mental blockages you feel, any environmental blockages you feel, anything you feel that is holding you back and not serving you anymore, slay them all, because you are this and you are meant to be this. Oh wow, and literally after slaying everything, you have the throne. We have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the throne. Your potential is endless. Exactly. Your potential is endless. Do all of that thing because you are meant to find your throne. And like, even like what throne? Like finding, you are already your throne. I mean, you are a king or a queen, and you are this, you're meant to come in this balanced state. See, here we have different creatures. Here this is human, I guess, and this is like a actually witches are also human. So okay, so let's mermaid here, then a witch, and then a human with just a queen. I mean, I don't know, like, okay, this is going somewhere else. The point is balanced energy, balancing all aspects of you. You are I think you're, you know what, you are meant to come into this balanced state where you are utilizing all of your talents. You are utilizing all of like your divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy, and this, like, being in this abundant stage, because you have what it takes and you are on the right path. Just believe in yourself and slay all of that restrictions and fears and negative beliefs or habits or anything that is not serving you, because you are meant to be in this balanced state where you are. Even the Amazonite talks about balance. So yeah, like, you're meant to be in this balanced state where you are in contentment, in power, feeling your feeling your own power, and yeah, just living your best life. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Oh wow, okay. We have and again something about singing. We had if you're interested in singing, if you want to learn singing, then do it. And if you're already a singer, and if you like, just even like, a singer doesn't mean to be a professional, okay? You can also be a bathroom singer. You can be anything. The point is, if you like to sing, then do it. It will open up your throat chakra more. It will open up your sacral chakra more. Yeah. And don't afraid to sing also talks about don't be afraid to express yourself, express your thoughts, your opinions. And you are also encouraged to engage in all of the creative activities that you enjoy, that will open up that creative spark and self-expressing spark, that will help you to be in your own path more. Then we have the lioness. Wow, you have earned all your stripes. Exactly. See, you you have earned everything that you have right now, and you are earning everything that you will be having in the future. It's like you deserve it. You just have to believe you deserve it. You deserve your abundance, and every kind of abundance. Fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. There's a lot of like fiery energy. With we have the dragon, we have lioness, which that corresponds to Leo, which is a fire sign, and this the Aries is also a fire sign. So there's a lot of fire inside of you. It's time to bring that. It's time to bring that into the, what was the word? Bring that out of the closet or something. I mean, like, I'm trying to explain it. I forgot the word, but just like, yeah, you get the point. Bring your fire into the surface. Oh yeah, surface. Bring your fire into the surface. Then you got one extra card. This is not the extra card, but okay. What do you need to release? Exactly. Is there something you need to release? Those Nine of Swords, those negative beliefs or patterns or self-sabotaging habits or self-sabotaging thoughts, and those blockages of abundance. Release those. Ask yourself, what do you need to release? This is the extra card. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Wow. Conclusions are within reach. Anything that is that you are kind of worried about right now, or like stressing about it, it will be like completed soon. Some kind of conclusion is in within the reach, which will actually, I think, that conclusion will bring about more clarity into your life. Even the Amazonite talks about clarity. Yeah, I'm really feeling that you should get yourself an Amazonite. It's not even that costly. It's really, and it's a beautiful crystal, and it has a really loving, like calming energy. So yeah, that's that. And the Aries also, the Aries talks about action. You're encouraged to take action towards letting go of anything that is not serving you anymore, releasing them, and taking action towards your goals, because you are meant to have that Queen of Pentacles. You're meant to have your abundance, and every kind of abundance, whatever you seek. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I wish you all the best. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to drop a like and comment what you feel like. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.